get to another video. This is a proposal layout for an electrical engineering workshop. This slide I've picked it from module 2 just to show how I'll design an electrical engineering workshop. So I want to give a break, an explanation of how I can design an electrical workshop using the layout shown above. So I'll start with machinery, where I can put my machines. I can point it out to the large open area where it's written engineering workshop. So there I can place motors, generators, transformers, and other wiring benches. But just to make it clear is that while I'm making those placements, I'll need to arrange them in such a way that there are clear walkways and pathways for safety. So that is how I'll place my machinery on the engineering workshop, that is on the part that is written engineering workshop. Then after that, I'll go on the storage. On the storage, I can point out on the cubicles. So those rooms can serve as my tool storage or spare part stores, and inside there I can keep lockable cabinets, then label them such that each cabinet is designated the specific tools that are being stored in that particular place. So if you look at that layout, I can decide to point out my storage areas to be the downward side, where there are some cubicles there that have been marked. So that is where I can put my storage area. Then I can go to the instructional area. So where I can put an instructional area is just a place where I'll be able to perform demonstrations. So there I can fit some benches, a whiteboard or a smartboard, and a projector. So looking at that design, I can put it on my far right, where I can put out my instruction area, whereby I can be able to, if it's for the students, I can be able to give a brief demonstration of how or what they are supposed to take part in a certain practical aspect. So my instructional area, I'll make sure that it includes some benches, a whiteboard, and a projector. A projector may be used for if we might require some simulation or a further detailed explanation. So that is my instruction area. Then I'll also include other facilities. So other facilities are just like some complement tools and equipment that might be used during the practical. Since we are talking about safety, I'll highlight a personal protective equipment area, whereby I'll fit it with a first aid kit, then the fire safety, whereby we'll have to fit the fire extinguishers, the different types of fire extinguishers depending on the type of hazard that will have to occur. Then I'll also have to equip the washrooms and the changing area, whereby if it's an institutional workshop, then the students accessing the workshop have to change into the correct PPEs before they access the main workshop. So this will ensure that there is safety is guaranteed in terms of health, and comfort it's also guaranteed inside the workshop. And in conclusion, that design will enhance safety and effective learning. So if you look at to the next picture, it's just a further explanation or a visual explanation of the workshop. And now inside we have the designated parts that have been well laid, and if you can look at that layout, it has guaranteed on safety, because there is a there's room for movement. There's also you can be able to see the layout of the plan. If you look at that keenly, you can be able to see the machinery, where there is the buckets, the work table. Then you can also be able to see the storage area. We have some cubicles there with some cabinets, so that's where maybe they're storing some items. Then you have the instructional area on your far right. We have the workbenches. We have a small whiteboard there. Then we also have other facilities, and then basically that layout has been able to show the characteristic features of a good electrical workshop. So in the preceding video, you'll be able to see how I've designed that layout from scratch till the end. Thank you.